Oh shit. I never muted the microphone. Sound? Question mark?
Sound question mark?
Sound? Sound?
What was wrong?
It was like invisible, the input. I don't even know how that fucking could happen. It's so stupid. God, fuck a live show.
Live TV, folks. Thanks, Mike, for letting us know. Appreciate it. You're the one. You're the real OG. They'll have it on the audio though.
Yep, we'll be good on audio. The audio recording will be great.
Oh, they
It's
don't see me on
wonderful.
with the Fox though. That's what happens. Okay, so we'll just jump right into.
Store stories.
Okay. 3,
2.
1. That is right. I worked at One Up Games. I had to fill in a few shifts, so Justin asked me if I could come out and be part of the team again, baby. And you know what? It felt really good. First day I came back, it was cool. Getting in the swing of things, it was crazy. After after being away for over a year and a half or so, it was wild. And then, jumped right back into it. Started putting out stuff that's been traded in and everything. And yeah, it was good. Had a good time. But then, I actually didn't have very many bad customers like first day.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a new one for you.
Yeah. And then I went and worked in Bay City, which their store is way more busier than the Saginaw location.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day I just got bombarded with trade-ins. And I'm talking so many trade-ins. But yeah, I had, what was it? This one dude came in. And I had to run away after this happened and immediately put it in the notes. So this guy came in and he had like no teeth at all.
Happens to the best of us.
Hardly can understand him.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I mean, you granddad, Jane 360.
Excuse me?
Yeah, exactly.
What was, excuse me, sir. I couldn't understand you.
Yeah, it was, you got Jane 360. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm having a hard time hearing you. What was it? And then somehow I was like, I deciphered it and broke it down. I was like, NBA Jam? And I was right. I was like, I felt like I fucking just won on a game show, dude. And then I'm like, he's like, yeah, 360. And I'm like, oh, 360. That's right. They did make NBA Jam on 360.
Yeah.
Yes. Hell yeah. Let me look it up for you, man. Nope, I don't have it in stock. He's like, yo, what about on the the 360 plays on all the original? And I was like, okay. He was asking about backwards compatibility with NBA Jam for the original Xbox was there, and it was not also. So yes, I did it. It was very, very tough to do, and the kid still got it, baby.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. So anyway, I had this one kid later on that same day come in, and he said, he brought in his disc
Okay.
of Grand Theft Auto 5 on PS4. And it was just the disc, and he's like, hey man, can you just how much does it cost to clean this disc? I'm like, oh yeah, it's a Blu-ray disc, it's $3. I run it through the hybrid and everything. Yeah, it's $3. And he just went, and I'm just like staring at him like, what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't have $3. And then he just like this moment of silence stopped. He's just like staring at me. I'm looking down at the disc, him. And it's just the most awkward, just like freaking standoff. And I'm like, oh man, well, yeah, I mean, if you ever, come back in, I can fix it for you for $3.
Yep.
And then he's just like, and then he just slowly puts his head down, grabs his disc, and he starts like slowly scuffling to the door to get on his bike. And he opens the door and he just goes, oh, while he's outside. and the door half held open. He goes, "Ugh, this fucking sucks."
I feel that, bro.
Yeah, and then he like shuts the door. Like there was like this whole just theatrical performance, and then he not it's crazy. Not 10 seconds later, he walks back into the door and goes, $3 you said. All right, here, I'll have it get cleaned. Like he had the money the whole time.
He just wanted to see if you would like hook him up.
Yeah, exactly. So what I do with the Blu-ray discs, I always spray it with the disc cleaner first and wipe it down, see how bad this thing is. Because I mean, if it's a Blu-ray disc, you gotta do that. You gotta take the dirt off and the fingerprints and all that. Yeah, so you got to take those fingerprints off and all that stuff, and then you can see. Now, if it's real bad, which this disc was, I mean, this thing was fucked. There were scratches, gouges. There was so much beaten up with this disc that I knew if I ran this thing through the hybrid, it's probably not going to get fixed.
Yeah.
But I could still do it for him if he wanted to. But then I saw in the corner there was disc rot.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not going to do it for him if there's disc rot. He just made this huge scene over the $3 that I'm not going to do it. And so I let him know, and he was just like, okay.
Well, at least you,
I was honest with him.
yeah, I mean,
I was like, dude, if $3 is that much to that dude, like, I don't want him to
don't
waste it. Yeah. So
what was it? What movie was
it
it?
was GTA 5 on PS4.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that would be upsetting. That's an upsetting. Man just wanted to play his GTA game.
But I just love the complete lie.
Oh, yeah.
It's like how you know you're back in the game, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Could you do 20 on it? And it's like 25. It's like, no, I can't. He's like, 20's all I got. And then they open up their wallet because you agree to it, and there's like $400.
Yeah,
It's
just
like,
going through
nah,
it.
you fucking bitch. So the disc. So you had some fun times at 1UP again. You're back in the game. Back. Salesman Mark is back.
Yeah,
on the front line.
I was slanging it, man. I was doing it. I was selling those Oculus Quests like crazy, man. Those things are hot. The kids want the Oculus Quest or the Meta Quest or whatever they're called now. So we're selling those like crazy. And get this, you can give tips to people at 1UP games now.
Oh shit!
Yeah, 1UP does tips. So it was pretty
Wild.
sweet. Yeah, the techs and the sales guys split it at the end of the night and stuff. Yeah, I was getting like gas money just for the fucking one day there. It was pretty cool.
Dude, everybody has tips now.
Yeah.
And I think eventually I'm just gonna stop tipping altogether.
Shout out to Jeff. He freaking bought a board game and dropped a tip, man.
Damn.
Yeah. I got a good tip from Jeff.
Nice. That's what's up.
My boss came in, the job I was working, picking up hours, and gave me a tip.
Tipping at a video game store is wild.
Yeah.
That's a wild idea.
Yeah. It was
Like
awesome.
maybe a technician that fixes your phone, throwing them an extra $5 or whatever, that makes sense. But tipping culture in America is wild. Just leave that quote out there.
I mean, I think I did more like by going out. I think I do more by going out and helping them find a game they need and looking for stuff than somebody who just rings you up at B-dubs.
Yeah, there's a level to it.
Tip a carry-out order. I do more than the carry-out order.
Do you though?
Yeah. I'm going out there fucking
They're
helping them get all their accessories they need, taking the time.
They're carrying out your food to you, supposedly.
They ain't carrying shit out to me. I walk into that store.
They carry it from the back.
They don't even do that. There's a window right there.
Sometimes they might.
I don't know.
Tipping culture's wild.
I guess it depends.
I'll never be able to get over like Little Caesars and places like that.
Little Caesars Arena.
Yeah, that charge for like. I'm glad you said that. That charge like or that offer tips on your $15 beer. It's like, do you want to tip 20% of this beer to this person? No, I don't. No, I really don't want to do that.
They grabbed your beer for you, dog.
I know.
But yeah, no, that's it's cool. I think
Maybe
it's
I
sweet.
should
I think
start-
I think it helps with giving the best customer service.
Yeah,
I mean, like you can't be disappointed when you don't get a tip. I mean, it wasn't there before.
that's the thing that worries you is like, you know, you go to like a food truck or something and you get like a burrito and you don't leave a tip, and then they're like, they just fucking like step on your burrito. Or you go to a video game store and buy a copy of GTA 5 from Mark Reichert on PS4, and you don't tip him, and then he fucking scratches the shit out of that and then charges you $3 for the Blu-ray cleaning.
Nah, man. Not me. That ain't me, dog.
I'm gonna start tipping at a gas pump. It's like, do you want to tip this
They
gas
used to
station?
do it all the time. That's when they pumped your gas for you.
Yeah, but no, I'm gonna tip myself to pump my own gas.
Well, fucking. I think you're missing the point here.
I am. That is cool that you got a tip though,
Yeah.
and I agree that you could definitely go above and beyond in any like retail fashion, especially a video game store.
I think it's a cool thing that Justin's implemented for the team.
I think I don't have a problem with Justin implementing it. I just have a problem with it in the general sense of every business like makes you feel bad for tipping now or not tipping. I guess they don't make you feel bad for it, but
Okay.
all right,
jeez.
man.
Fucking
This
Scrooge.
you do not
Scrooge McDuck over here.
you definitely do not want to riff on this topic. I can get that clearly. The topic that Mark has brought up thousands of times before, tipping culture and how he can't fucking stand it, but all of a sudden he ain't got a fucking damn thing to say about it.
Oh, because I got tipped this time.
Yeah.
It's different.
Weird, man.
Yeah, man, it's great. If
I
you
would-
want a tip, that's fine. I appreciate it. Thank you.
We would set up like fucking 20 kids for a birthday party at Media Reload, and the biggest we would get for a tip would be like, here's like half of a half-eaten pizza. Fuck you guys. That's where you tip. Where a fucking person
I had
takes
somebody.
like 15 takes care of 15 of your kids for you.
I actually helped somebody out with a party room at Crazy Quarters, and they gave me $20. And you know what I did? I put it in the till because I'm a company man. It's not my money. It's Crazy Quarters money.
Fuck that. Oh my god.
That's what I do. I'm a company man.
A company man.
I care.
And then the till's $20 over, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Shit, I didn't think about that part.
Company man.
Company man. So yeah, dude. I'm kind of hungry. Are you hungry?
Yeah, I am. I'm starving.
Good.
Yeah.
If you like the munch and the crunch and I eat it not a bunch.
For your gastro servitude, sit back for the feud with gentlemen so crude is that dude's face fucking food.
And it looks like it's just gonna start fucking downpouring outside your house right now. There's 0% chance. Just doesn't look good out there.
That's the bay. It's always ominous. It's either beautiful and gorgeous or it looks like it's the end of times.
Yeah.
It's awesome here.
We don't need a haunting on Finn Road. We don't need the haunting on Dice Road. We need the haunting in Bangor, Michigan.
Banger.
Banger.
I hardly know her.
All right, so let's talk about food. So I did this Arts Beats and Eats down in Royal Oak. They had a bunch of different places. I didn't remember the name from most of the places, but our quest that day was just to try the different tacos that were available. There were vendors set up everywhere with tacos. So we tried a few chicken tacos. Did not get disappointed once on that. And then there were some other ones. There was like everything from barbecue to Jamaican food to like Japanese, Chinese food. There was everything there. So we tried some jerk chicken, which first time I had some Jamaican food.
What a jerk.
It was amazing. It was incredible. And the thing that kind of derailed the whole taco quest, food quest, we went to a vendor called, I believe, Egg Roll Diva. Egg Roll Diva. And there were like 4 different egg rolls that you could try. There was like a Southwest and blah, blah, blah.
That's the name of the company?
I think so. Something like that.
Egg roll diva. It's so bad.
The last thing on their menu is
Oh, God.
is a crab rangoon egg roll. But I didn't see
Ooh.
that it was Egg Roll Diva. I just saw a crab rangoon, so I'm like, oh, I want to try this. So we get this crab rangoon egg roll, and this is like it's like an egg roll. This thing's thick and long. It is not small by any means. And I got to tell you, that thing ruined the day.
Oh, what?
The crab rangoon egg roll ruined everything. It was just too much.
What?
Because you think about a crab rangoon,
One of the greatest
absolutely
culinary creations of our time.
and you are usually like left feeling like I need more.
Right.
Like this wasn't enough.
I get that.
This is the opposite feeling of that, and it makes it so much worse.
No.
It's like one bite is like 17 crab rangoons.
Oh.
Because it's just an egg roll fucking jam-packed full of imitation crab and sour cream, and it's just...
Too much.
I mean, the imitation crab piece was just like one gigantic piece of crab. It wasn't like chopped up and like, you know, packed in. It was just one long fake crab. It's so gross, dude. And then...
I don't know why this story is killing me.
And then I, you know...
Egg roll diva.
Egg roll diva.
Long, thick, and hard.
Long, thick, and creamy egg roll diva. So we make it like a quarter of the way through this egg roll.
I want to know what their logo looks like.
I don't remember.
It's like an egg roll, but it's like a chick with an egg roll body.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like got her ass sticking out, and it was all like, hey!
Yeah, like a Sex in the City egg roll.
Yeah.
So about a quarter way through this egg roll, we've already taken like 3 naps and walked around the block 6 times to make it that far. About a quarter of the way through, I was like, man, they had a bunch of sauces up there. This may help. So I got a sweet chili sauce to dip the egg roll in. Just literally the worst sauce I've ever had in my entire life. It tasted like it was on fire and burnt and like old and rotten at the same time. It was just awful in every way. It somehow made this thing even less appetizing.
Wow. Bummer.
It was a huge bummer. So
I thought this was Taco Mania. I thought you were on like a taco adventure.
we were on a taco high.
Yeah.
I had never felt so alive
Yeah. So
from
then-
eating all these tacos, and then we had to bring it back down to reality with a crab rangoon egg roll, and it was fucking gross.
Bummer, man.
And that was the last
sounds-
thing we ate that day.
It sounds on paper like it would be incredible. Thick
In-
and long.
Thick and
says
long.
Joe.
And it
Thick
was
and long egg roll diva. And what a letdown it was.
gigantic letdown.
So the sauce that came out of the thick and long egg roll,
The sauce that I dipped the thick and long egg roll in was
a letdown.
not good.
Bummer.
All of it was a letdown. So just remember, kids, when you have 2 orders of crab rangoons to yourself and you're feeling like you could do another, just stop.
That's it.
Just know that you can't
That's fair.
and that you shouldn't. So that's my fat dudes.
So I went on I hung out with my friend Molly and we had a pizza party. And I kept seeing this bee sting pizza, the ads for it from Harry Howie's. And
I was like, honey?
yeah,
The honey?
it's got honey and jalapenos on it.
Honey and jalapenos.
Yeah, we were just hanging out watching RLM pinball stream. We were watching Dom and Ian and Will, Wild Will. We're watching those guys playing pinball. Dom kicking butt, and yeah, we had this pizza, and I'll tell you what, it was good. I liked it.
A bee sting?
Yeah, it was really good. I feel like I've had this at another place. I can't remember where Jeff got it from before. It was incredible where he got it from before.
I know what you're talking about.
It was like some fancy artisan place downtown that was like way better than this. So like you're eating this from Harry Howie's, and then it starts off being awesome, but then it kind of transforms into that
cheap
chain
pizza.
food, chain restaurant, Hungry Howie's feeling.
The cheapsa.
Yeah.
Cheap pizza.
Yep, near the end. So, but yeah, it's definitely good. It's worth a shot. I did have a 3-cheeser bread.
Can't ever go
3
wrong.
cheeser Harry Howie bread, and they asked me which dipping sauce. And I, on the phone with the guy, I asked. He must have been his first day, because I got the breakdown of every single sauce that you can choose from. He's like, all right, and what kind of sauce would you like for that? We got marinara, ranch, garlic, honey, like all this. He like went down. I'm like, I didn't know that was there. I didn't even know that was an option. This guy was bringing out stuff from back in the day. It's like he was like opening the fridge while on the phone with me and looking at everything that's on this fucking side door shelf. And then he's like, and nacho cheese sauce. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, look! I'm looking in the back of the fridge here. I see a half-open container of cranberry sauce too. Shit, you want that?
So yeah, it was like nacho cheese sauce with my 3 cheeser bread. That sounds incredible. Let's fucking go.
About to be a quad cheeser,
Quad
bitch.
cheese, dude. I fucking got some quad cheese bread. So I'm like, I'm gonna get that cheese sauce. And he goes on the phone, goes, excellent choice, my friend. Excellent choice.
That guy is a
Like,
stoner.
yeah, he was super like nice. And then
He might have been a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
yeah, excellent.
Excellent.
Yeah, so I got it, and I was all pumped to see what this cheese was, and it was just like one of those like generic cheese cup things that, yeah.
Joe says that the hot honey from Vinny's Pizzeria in Uptown. I do remember that.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
Okay,
'cause
yep.
Jeff bought like 17 pizzas from there.
Yeah, Jeff goes ham when people are hanging out at the arcade and they're like helping out and stuff, or just wanting to chill and hang out. He always orders some awesome pizzas for everyone. Yeah, he did that the other night with Domino's, and man, it was awesome. That was actually cool. We were just chilling, working on games and stuff, and Chris was working on. He actually fixed Black Knight and got it. The OG Black Knight got it working great. We played like 100 games against each other. I won about 99 of those.
Damn.
Whoa! Well, shout out to Chris.
Oh man, Chris is losing his. He's losing his skills.
But he knows. I beat him because he like taught me how to make all the shots. He's like, yeah, so you want to hit here, aim there, and that's the whole reason I beat him, is because he actually taught me how to beat him. But yeah, no, that pizza was good. I will say that the cheese was kind of a letdown. It was just your stadium normal cheese. But yeah,
for the nacho cheese,
for the quattro
cheese.
cheese bread.
Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be like some crazy Little Caesars jalapeno cheese dip.
I wish.
You're never gonna be that.
Yep, that's the best dipping sauce in America.
If you have constipation problems, eat some of that. That is like, I'm pretty sure that's what they give you before you go in for the little fucking
What?
when you're older, for your colon. The fuck am I trying to say here? What?
Colonoscopy?
Yeah, that's what you eat before your colonoscopy.
That's fucking weird, man. That's a fucking disgusting image you just put in my head. What the fuck?
It took a while, but we got
Yeah,
there.
but you were pointing at your junk. So I was like, what's happening here?
I was trying to point at my belly.
Yeah, no, you're pointing at your
Where
dick.
am I?
And I was like, what the fuck is going on with the cheese and the dick, man? I don't know where we're at here, but I don't
Cheese
want
dick.
Little Caesars for a while now. I'm just kidding. I'll pick it up tomorrow. But yeah, man, that's fat dudes. Face fucking food. We dabbled a little bit on pinball there. We talked a little bit about some stuff we got fixed up and hanging out. So we actually have a juicy pinball update here in a little bit.
Oh. I thought you were segueing into it.
I did.
Oh, I thought you said in a little bit.
No, we said we haven't done one in a little bit.
Oh.
So here is your pinball update. We have an enormous event coming up at Crazy Quarters Arcade this Sunday, September 10th. It is going to be incredible. It's going to be awesome. It's our biggest event we've ever had there. It is the Corral at Crazy Quarters Arcade. It's an all-day tournament. That's right, all day. It's going to be match play, and it's actually shut. Like the pinball area is going to be like reserved for people that go to this. It's a $30 entry fee. All the games are going to be set on free play, and it's going to be match play from, I want to say it's like 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. I want to say is how long the match play runs. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be, we'll take like an hour break in there for like people getting lunch and stuff like that. But yes, it's going to be a really fun time. It's going to be cool. Shout out to Jeff and Chris. They've been working their tails off, getting machines playing real well and everything. So shout out to those guys. Even other people are joining in and helping out. Shout out to Tori. He's been working on machines and getting stuff shopped up. So yeah, everyone's been a real good team effort. Everyone's kicking butt and getting ready for this. So if you guys want, check out the event. There's an event on it on Facebook. You can go right to it, and there should be a link to just say you're attending. So I want to say $30 to get in, and that's going to be cover your pinball for the whole day there. And it's going to be awesome. We're going to have giveaways, prizes, everything. And it's IFPA, so it should be worth a decent amount of points too. So everyone should come check that out. Also, If you want to get a little bit of practice before this Sunday, Wednesday, we have the pinball tournament as normally scheduled 6:30 at Wednesday at Crazy Quarters Arcade. So that's another one. And then One Up Games also has one, I believe, Tuesday. Yes, they have their Foo Fighters Stern launch.
Oh, nice.
Yep. That is going to be Tuesday, tomorrow at 6 p.m., I believe. Yes, 6 p.m. So, I mean, there's going to be stuff they're handing out there, too, a lot of different prizes. Cool Foo Fighters things like, I think there's like albums maybe and books, translates, all that fun stuff. So, yeah, definitely don't want to miss out on all these fun pinball events coming up. And One Up Games actually got the Weird Al pinball machine.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah, that P3 one. Yep.
Weird.
So they have a Weird Al pinball event coming up too, but that's there. You can play it now.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to stop by there after work sometime.
And
That's
shout
awesome.
out to Chris, Mr. Chris Exo. He's been working his tail off on a certain game, and I believe it's already at Crazy Quarters now, ready to go. Earthshaker.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's a fun one.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and there is definitely more planned to come at Crazy Quarters. They have a lot. Like I said, Tori's been working on a game. I worked on a game for a little bit. There's other games coming in. There's big plans for Crazy Quarters Arcade, and you guys aren't going to want to miss out. Come on in there, check it out, have fun, and play some pinball, man.
Yeah, Weird Al pinball sounds fucking rad. I would be into that. Mark, do you like music?
I actually been listening to a ton of music lately
All right, cool.
and making some.
We're gonna do
I thought about it. No.
we're gonna do a Monday Music Madness. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sup, nerds? Love the overlay. Appreciate it. And yes, man, there is a Weird Al pinball machine. I'm gonna have to try that because that sounds fucking awesome. So, Mark, I'm going to allow you to use your phone for this because it will be difficult if you don't. So I'm gonna give you. This is gonna be kind of like the Mega Man Music Madness.
Holy shit. Okay. There's
So-
a lot of Mega Mans.
It's just gonna be the first 6 NES Mega Mans. I'm gonna give you a stage theme. You have to guess who it is.
Who? Like the character?
Mm-hmm.
Not the game?
No, because it's gonna
Oh,
be in
that's-
order.
That's going to be hard.
That's why I'm gonna let you
Oh,
use
wait.
your phone.
You're going to tell me it's Mega Man 1?
It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
So you can pull up a character list if you want.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Because I know remembering like 40, almost 40 people will be tough. None of these are
I'm
going to
gonna-
be Dr. Wily stages either.
Thank you. I'm going to try this without looking it up first, though. I'm going to set my phone down.
Okay.
I'm going to try going in blind before I need the phone. I'm like, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Lifeline.
Okay. That'll
Yeah.
be a So
Yep,
we'll
I'm
give
gonna
you
use my-
three lifelines here.
Okay.
You
That's fair.
Use your phone 3 times.
3 times. 3 lifelines. That's right.
All
Phone a
right.
friend, and phone a fucking friend.
And your friend is fucking Google.
Yeah.
All right. Number 1, Mega Man 1.
I should get this.
I would hope so.
Electric Man.
Nice. That was easy.
Hell yeah. This is a fucking awesome song, but this stage sucks.
Yeah, it does. This
Such
is the
a
one where you're
bitch
like climbing
stage.
up the
Yeah,
outside.
the
Fuck
forever.
that stage. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Okay, so Mark is 1 for 1. I don't know if we have.
And then you want to use, you're gonna want to use Cutman's ability to take down Electric Man.
We don't have a pen in here, but that's upsetting. So 1 for 1 so far over here. Now we are gonna roll to Mega Man 2.
Oh God.
You might get this one too.
I just know all Mega Man 1.
Yeah, I know. I figured you'd get maybe 1 and 2. Okay, you ready?
Electric Man. Oh, okay. I know it's a fire stage. Remix. Using a lifeline. crap, there's no fire guys. Oh, man. These guys are Mega Man 2 guys, right? You playing the right music? This sounds like
Yeah, but he's not on that list.
Oh, okay.
I don't think. I don't think. Yeah, he wasn't on that list. But that kind of gave it away almost.
Well, this is not good for on air.
This is really good for it live. You can make a Guess Who game out of this. Yes, you could. Mega Man Guess Who. I guarantee that exists. You're really fucking up this.
Oh, yeah. Heat Man.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Well, to be fair, I did say Fire Guy.
You did. All right. Number 3. So you are 2 for 2. 1 lifeline used.
3 and 4, I'm terrible at. I'm probably gonna be terrible from all. I'll do okay at 6, but
Why 6? Why is that
it
one?
was the last NES game I ever purchased brand new from a store.
Okay. Are you ready for this?
Mega Man 3. This one's gonna be a guess.
Who's he gonna go for?
Shadow Man?
No.
Ah, bummer.
You gonna take one more guess?
Magnet Man?
Snake Man.
What?
You like snakes?
I love Snake
I
Man.
know. That's why I went with fucking Snake Man.
Damn it. Snake Man's sweet looking.
Yeah, he is. He's got a cool stage too. Okay, 2 for 3 so far. Got the Mega Man 3 one wrong. I'll let you use the character list for the rest of them too.
Well, yeah, because I have 2 lifelines left. No, wait, I have 1
You
lifeline.
only have 1. You're fucking this
No,
up.
that's fair. I'll only use it. 1 more. I'll only use it for 5, probably.
Okay. All right. Mega Man 4.
Oh, wait, fuck. 4. I'm feeling like this is like a icy level. Oh, by the way, this is the worst Mega Man.
You didn't like the... Yeah, this is. This one added the charge though, didn't it?
I just hated the boss. I'm gonna guess Toad Man.
Yeah, Toad
Yeah.
Man. Nice guess. All right. We have a amphibian and reptile theme going.
I figured,
apparently.
and that's kind of what made me go with it.
All right, number 5, Mega Man 5. What?
I love this one. I never owned it. I rented the shit out of it though. There's
Yeah.
one guy's stage that I fucking loved so
Guess
much.
we'll find out if it's it. So 3 for 4 right now, and you've used up all your lifelines.
Mm. I really wish it didn't. I really wish it didn't use that lifeline up. I want to just see. Can I see previous lifeline lists? Use the process of elimination to make sure he wasn't in the last game.
He's not gonna be. He would be in. He wouldn't be in any of them.
Well, yeah, they're only. I'm gonna guess. My favorite stage is Gravity Man, but I'm gonna guess Starman.
I almost went with Starman.
Damn it!
I was like really close for Starman. Charge Man.
Nope, I would never got it.
All right,
Do
the
you remember?
final.
Do you remember? You probably don't remember that one fucking douchebag friend that Jason Clevenger had claimed that he fucking sent fan art in for Starman, and they picked his they had like a contest that you could send in your artwork to pick.
Oh, really?
He's like, yeah, man, I sent in Starman, and they picked it. Starman is in that game because of me.
Damn.
And I'm like,
Good for that guy.
oh, wow. So you're the guy who created Starman.
Wow. Good for that guy. Man.
You don't think
Props.
anybody else out there in the
Yeah,
world
not
may
a
have,
single person
may have
came
thought
up with
of
Starman.
Starman. And if you've seen what Starman looks like,
Is he cool?
his
looking?
body is just a star.
Well,
So
you know, very, very in depth.
yeah, I'm sure that guy. Yep.
All right, last one. So you are you're 3 for 5. Mega Man 4 and 5 you've missed so far.
Which is wait, no, I missed 3.
You missed 3 and 5. My bad.
Oh, okay.
So Mega Man 6, the
Okay.
final.
Come on, baby.
I've never heard of this guy, by the way.
Man. His last name is Man.
You're very close.
I fucking don't know. And I can't use any lifelines. I'm going to guess fucking Trident Man.
Centaur Man.
Oh! That's right, Centaur.
That's a cool freaking dude. So you got 50% right. That's not bad.
It's failing.
But maybe if you would have had the lifeline for all of them, you might have got like
I think I would probably done the
you
same.
might have got a couple more. Good job, Mark.
Thanks, man. That was fun.
Thank you for tuning into the Capcom Power Hour this week.
Oh,
apparently.
nice.
Yeah. So
Here, I
let's-
got one for you.
Yeah.
Let me see your phone. Capcom Power Hour. I've
Sure.
been wanting to do this with you for a bit. Here we go. Ready? I'm going to give you, since it's Capcom, I'm going to give you Street Fighter.
so much more than I would have gotten. I didn't play any Mega Man game until I was a grown man. Have you beaten a lot of them though, Brian?
I'm going to give you Street Fighter songs. I'll give you 3.
Okay, I'm gonna fail.
0
these.
lifelines.
It's gonna be upsetting.
Street Fighter 2, by the way. Are we still connected?
Yeah. Oh. That's Bison. Or is it?
Wait, who?
This song's used for Bison as well, but it's not his song, is it?
Just give me, I need a final answer.
It's the boxer guy. Oh, I didn't even see that. It's the boxer guy, but I wouldn't have got his name.
Well, it's Balrog, and he is the boxer.
Mhm.
But in Japan, they called him, he was Bison in Japan. So,
Oh, he was?
yeah, they did a whole weird name shift.
So it was his theme as well.
No, that's Balrog's theme.
Why is it?
But it's Bison's theme. And fuck, I don't know. You're
So
kind of
yes,
right.
So I'm right.
I
that
don't
it was
know.
used for Bison as
This
well.
is America, damn it.
I
It's
didn't.
Balrog.
You gotta let me know that shit in advance, Mark.
Oh my god.
Because when you play Bison in Street Fighter 2 Turbo, it also fucking plays that theme. So
Okay, youngin, here you go. Here's your next one.
Blanca.
Wow. That was quick.
This is a great theme.
I actually like Balrog's. Like,
Your Balrogs is probably the best. Technically, he's Mike Tyson. I beat Mike Tyson, so I could beat Balrog.
here you go.
Boom, ba-doom, 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 doom, 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 doom.
Don't look at chat this time, cheater.
Is it Vega?
Yeah.
Nice. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, man. Good job.
Thanks, dude. I know my Street Fighter 2, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the only Street Fighter songs I would be able to pick up on. Nice.
Yeah.
Fucking sweet, man.
You aced it with one asterisk.
Yeah, I mean, still technically. Do I get bonus points for knowing which version of Vegas theme it is?
Sure.
Yes. It's the American theme. Dun, 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 dun.
I want to hear, Rick. Which one?
You know, I would have guessed Blanca before you even played that, just because I know you as a person. Like, you wouldn't even needed to play the song, and I would have guessed Blanca, just because I know that was what I knew it was what you're gonna pick. It was a mind game. It's like Bop It all over again. Fucking mind games. I'm like Chris Angel, mind freak.
That's kind of how I knew to pick Toad Man.
Mind freak. You're like Chris Angel.
Yeah, let me see your cigarette, man. I can make it disappear, bro. And like that, only the butt remains, brother. Chris Angel. All right.
I'm locked in this building that they're gonna destroy. They're gonna destroy this building in 5 minutes if I don't get out of these handcuffs and down these steps. Pan cut to building exploding, and he's like next to the people standing there. He's like, "Whoa, how the fuck did I get over here?" And as a kid, I was like, "How the fuck did he get over there? It's crazy." Chris Angel, mind freak.
How do you get over there?
I still don't know. I thought he died in the building.
Yeah, he did. There's
Modern
just
day Houdini.
There's just an army of mind freaks. Oh man, speaking of mind freaks, I want to talk about some film freaks.
Oh, that was a good one. All
I've
right.
been watching Ricky and Eric's podcast, listening to.
I was listening to it on the way up.
Yeah, they're pretty swell at the segues.
Bum, 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 bum. They are, and they talk about movies a lot. They had just watched the Finn Road one.
Oh,
I think.
Mike Tyson. Speaking of Mike Tyson,
How's his vape?
I got his vape now. I'm sucking on Mike Tyson's vape.
Can I do a live review?
It's got nicotine in it. I don't want to
Yeah.
get you addicted.
I'm
You're not gonna like it. It's sour apple.
I'm gonna do a live review
I
of
hate
Mike
sour
Tyson's of the Tyson vape
It's
as
Tyson
a non.
2.0 heavyweights.
If you're wondering, if you're a non-smoker wondering if Mike Tyson will get you into smoking, I'll find out for you.
Here you go. Vape taste test. Draws like a pencil.
Yeah, it's really smooth if you can't tell. It actually does taste really good.
Yeah.
Now that like I have heartburn and all that stuff, it's like going
You
down.
didn't even inhale.
I did, and it was a mistake because you probably have like 20 milligrams of nicotine or
I
something.
don't fucking know, baby. Oh, speaking of which, shout out to me. It's been, according to Facebook memories, it's been 10 years now since I've had tobacco.
It's been 10 years since you've had a cigarette.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm more addicted to nicotine than ever because of vaping. It's terrible, and don't ever do it, kids. Reed, can you just be a little quieter, bud? Thank you. That didn't work.
Maybe not playing the glass table with the things that make noise on the glass table, but it's fine. Man, my whole throat is fucked up now. So, as a non-smoker, will that get you into smoking? I don't think so.
So, Film Freaks, you just mentioned Eric and Ricky's show with, what's the name of their show again? I always forget it.
Wide a range of conversations.
Oh, okay.
Aren't you going to be on that shit soon?
No, they never invited me. They
I haven't
put
gotten an
John on
invite.
there. They don't like me.
I haven't gotten an invite either, so.
But they're getting real popular. Everywhere I go, everyone's talking about their show. So props to those guys. They're getting big, man.
Good for-
Everyone,
yeah.
everyone I talk to, they're like, yeah, man, I don't fuck Matty Ice and Marky Mark. I don't watch that shit anymore.
We've been on for too long, man.
Yeah, that's some old shit. I want that
We-
new stuff. I want that wide range of conversations. They were gonna try to feed us ants, real ants, just from outside. And you know what?
I'd do it.
I'd do it
There
because
won't-
white people shit. Come on, man. Now you know how I feel. I can never breathe. So anyway, they watched the Haunting on Finn Road,
Mhm.
and they always talk about it all the time. Because they're doing their spooky season. If you guys like the Halloweeny stuff, they're all about it. Especially right now with all their shows they're watching. And if you guys don't know, Finn Road is in Essexville, and that's where I was going to be the mayor of before I got evicted into Bay City. So, I wanted to watch it. I wanted to see what it was about. And I don't, if anyone knows me, I'm not fun. I don't believe in ghosts at all. I think it's neat. It's nifty. It's cool. Like, I thought the Loch Ness Monster's sweet. And, like, you know, a bunch of these skinwalker stories and all these things are cool. It's a fun work of fiction that catches your interest. And that's what I think of ghosts. I don't think they're real, but I think it's fun. It's fun storytelling. And, but I get a lot of heat for that because a lot of people believe in that stuff. And I'm just no fun. So for this to be in Essexville, that's what mostly caught my interest. And you can watch it on Amazon. You rent it for like $2. And we did that. And I watched it.
What do you think?
It was cool. It was cool to see Essexville.
Is it like a documentary style thing?
Yeah, like a ghost hunter-y style thing. And it was cool to see like the cops in Essexville. And I was watching it with my friend Molly, and she grew up here and everything. So she knew a bunch of people that are in there. She knew like some of the cops that were in the show, like went to school with and stuff. And yeah, it was cool. But there was some parts that were kind of spooky. If you guys listen to Eric and Ricky's podcast, Wide Range of Conversations, they do mention a lot of it. They actually did a deep dive into it. Reed, please stop. You can hear that really bad on the mic. So, yeah, if there was this person that you kind of see, and they called him Mr. Snickers, and his head popped out into the corner and stuff, and it is kind of creepy looking. I don't buy any of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mr. Snickers is what they called him.
Snickers.
Because Ricky loves Snickers so much. You both love Snickers candy bar. It's the best Snickers. It's the best candy bar, the highest selling candy bar in the world.
10 out of 10 would eat again.
Yeah, it's what you stat tracked and we've looked up.
Man.
And yeah, I thought it was neat. I thought it was pretty cool. It was cool to see Essexville out on the map there. I would buy that house in a heartbeat. I hope it
Goes
super sale, super cheap, and I would buy it because I don't believe in any of it. And here's my thing. I'm not trying to be a stick in the mud with that. I want to experience it. And it sounds bad. Like, maybe take me on some of these haunted house adventures. Let's go.
I do see what you're saying. Like, yeah, I don't believe in like fucking earthquakes or hurricanes. Just I don't see them. So I just need to go be a part of one, and then I'll.
That's the dumbest thing I think you've ever said. That might be.
It's up there. It's definitely up there. It's up there for.
I like you and all, man, but I don't know what the fuck you just said, little
Dude,
kid.
Thinking that spirits, ghosts, and all the spookers that coincide with them aren't real is a little crazy. Now, a Ouija board, that is not real. I don't believe.
Now you see,
Ouija
boards.
And I don't think like the crystals give you like
I have this fucking ring of crystals as you walk through my door that cleanses you of all the outside demons and spookers that could be with you.
I don't believe in that stuff, but
Spookers. It's almost racist. So
I guess.
So the Ouija board thing, as much as Milton Bradley makes money off that, I don't welcome it into my house.
No.
I don't, because it's weird because I had, I don't know. See, that's the thing, or it's weird. I don't believe in it, but that still kind of creeps me out.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm not a big like tarot guy either. I don't like being around like
I'll tell you
like
one
if
thing.
people start doing like tarot cards in a living room, I'm probably going to leave that room.
I'll tell you one thing. Women love tarot cards.
I know, and I feel really bad for saying that I don't like them. You do you.
You do you, boo.
I just they're not my thing.
Yeah, I think they're cool. I like the artwork on them.
Yeah, they look really cool. That's it.
Some people are into Pokemon, Magic, poker, tarot cards. They literally sell sleeves for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
And
I think it's cool. I think it's cool artwork.
There's like tarot card competitions where you like build a hand and
yeah,
you play against each other.
Yawgmoth's bargain. Fucking hit him with the fucking death card. Boom, game over. You died. Deuces.
Oh,
No, I think they're cool. I would love. See, that's different. Tarot, I'd love to let somebody read my shit. I think it'd be cool to watch, and I'm down for that. Ouija boards, though,
Would you take
I just don't want to hold someone's hand that close.
would you like listen to a tarot card reader more so than like a therapist? If somebody that reads tarot cards is like, yes, I see you surround yourself with things to fill your void that you don't get from like a pet or something. And then a therapist was like, yeah, you should probably stop buying games and get a dog. Who would you listen to more?
Well, we all know how I feel about therapy. It's both bullshit, bud. But
And what one would you? What
I'd go with the
bullshit
tarot
would,
cards
Yeah, I
here.
knew you would because you're so fucking dumb.
because the tarot cards, it's like at least this is my friend, and I'm not paying them to do this, really, or something. I mean, I guess if I was paying someone.
I'll read your guys' tarot for the Halloween episode.
Fuck yeah, Rick.
Mark is all about that. No, thank you, sir. I appreciate the
Yeah,
offer.
read my. I would love that, Ricky. Let's go. Anybody else? I know there's a few other tarot fanatics out there.
There you go. That's what you go to Wider Range of Conversation for. You get your tarot read
Okay.
live.
Okay, we'll do that. Yeah. Yeah. Tarot cards. I'm for. I think it's cool. I do. I think a lot of people collect cool ones. There's different ones, and I think that's. I think that's badass. Actually, I like the tarot cards.
So film freaks. So
I don't care. We can branch off. I pretty much mentioned the Haunting on Finn Road. It's cool. It's neat to see. And they have other ones. And I will say this about them. I've watched some of these ghost shows because Amanda used to be into all that shit and watch it all the time. And some of them were just cringe.
Mhm.
This one's not. The dude that runs it, I think his name's Steve. I can't remember his full name, but yeah,
Steve the Pirate.
he does a good job with it. It's entertaining. And yeah, he does a good job. And Rick said that Ricky and Eric both said that they have other ones that are on there. The Dice Road one you mentioned that they have. Yeah.
There's like a train one, I think, like a train station or some shit like that.
So I'd check them out, especially
a
this
bunch
time
of
of the year, spooky season and everything. Check it out, man. Shout out to Eric and Ricky's show because I'm pretty much just stealing their segment there. So
That's all right. So I watched kind of one of those, like, what do you call a movie person? A cinema guy? What's like a movie watcher?
cinephile.
A cinephile. Is that true?
That's it. Yeah.
So I watched a movie. Sarah was like, "Hey, we should watch this." And it's one of those movies where like big,
Juicy.
Oh, sorry.
where like, like Dylan is gonna watch this movie. I would consider Dylan a cinemaphile, not in a bad way. He just watches a lot of movies.
Cinephile.
Cinephile. So I watched Asteroid City, which is a Wes Anderson movie. It's got Bryan Cranston, Scarlett Johansson, Tom Hanks, and then a bajillion other people, like so many other fucking people. Because Wes Anderson calls you and you just agree to do the movie immediately.
Like
apparently.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah. So this movie is like, it's like a play inside of the movie. So there's the movie, which is shot in like, the real world is shot in black and white. And then there is a play going on in the background called Asteroid City, which is in like color and all that stuff. It's actually what our background is today, is Asteroid City.
Beautiful.
Yeah. It's a nice desert thing.
I like
And-
it. I approved of it. I was like, we haven't gone with a desert look.
Yeah. It
It's
looks really
hot in
nice.
here.
It's very hot in here. Look at this, Asteroid City.
It's nice.
Oh, cactus.
So yeah, it was one of my first Wes Anderson movies I've watched. I've seen like parts of Fantastic Mr. Fox. I've seen Isle of Dogs, which are both animated movies from him, but never like a live action. I really enjoyed it. It's funky. It's really funny. It's a little awkward at times, and I just had a really good time with it. If I was giving this a rating, I would give this a 4-star movie.
Wow.
4 out of 5.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, it was only like hour and a half, hour 40. Really good, really fun little flick. It's on Peacock. If you got that streaming service, I think it's exclusively on Peacock right now.
Cockpea.
So yeah, fun flick to check out.
Love is a lie.
Okay. All right. What are we we got a memory here?
No, why don't you like Ouija boards?
Why don't I like Ouija boards?
Yeah.
I don't. Whether
you said they're phony and fake.
I mean they are phony and fake. It's
That's
it's
weird
a
for me.
gag gift.
That's weird for me to hear from you because you kind of believe in all that stuff, don't you? Don't you believe in ghosts?
No, I don't know how. I mean, I believe in like spirits and ghosts, yeah, but I don't believe in like this piece of fucking plastic is gonna help me communicate with the dead. You know,
Far out, man. That's a good way to look at it.
I don't like welcoming
Yes.
demonic shit into my house. Though.
That's
so I'm gonna
kind
keep
of
it
what-
out of my house.
That's kind of where I am. So I'm an agnostic. I'm not an atheist because I don't fucking know. Who am I to know? And but if this is a gateway tool, we don't need it in my house.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I've always felt. And if that's I don't know if I probably don't believe it, but if it is real, I don't need it. We don't
Yeah.
need any of that.
No,
So
I don't want. Yeah, I'm not big on that.
if you could pick one myth, one mythological creature, one thing that's not real that a lot of people think is real, which one would you want to be real?
A mythological creature
Yeah.
that I want to be real.
Yeah, like any like tall tale or anything out there, you know. Which one do you think's cool? A chupacabra?
Chupacabra is all right.
Chupacabra.
There's not like man, Loch Ness Monster's pretty fucking.
Fuck, that's my pick.
I would probably do like
I'm a Nessie fan.
yeah, I'm not gonna do Nessie. God, I don't know. If you could like, if the Great Sphinx could come alive,
Whoa.
that would be my like.
Dude, that's fucking sweet.
That would be cool.
You took it a whole different level.
Yeah, and because I was trying to think like,
Man.
dragons would be cool, but dragons probably did exist like in some
I
form
don't
or
think they did.
fashion. That would be my go-to.
Dragons.
Yeah, like if dragons could still fly around and fuck people up, just to really like show us that we don't know, like we're not like top of the food chain at that point.
Yeah, another thing that I guess is a big thing that I never knew was giants. Like actual like Viking giants.
Yeah.
Like they've apparently found bones of Viking giants and stuff. And like there's this whole like thing where the Smithsonian Museum and all these other things have like shut it down immediately. Like, no, they don't exist.
I wonder what like how tall were they? Like 9 foot, something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that'd be fucking crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Yeah, I'd go with Nessie, Loch Ness Monster. I'm always a huge fan of that.
You know what? I saw.
Anything as close to Godzilla you can get, you know.
So there was an artist that had painted a mural that was far too expensive for me to get you, but I did get a picture of it for you.
Oh, nice.
So it is.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's Creature and I believe Ariel from Little Mermaid hanging out having a drink together.
That's cool. Yeah, and then they're in the farmer pose.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. That's awesome. You should have bought that for me.
Yeah, I
much
think it was
was
like $1,200 or something.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
a little too much.
It's a little too steep for my blood right now.
Yeah.
If I s-
Bigfoot. Do you believe in Bigfoot? Do you believe in Sasquatch, the Bigfoot man?
No.
No? Do you believe that he has existed before?
A hairy fucking humanoid guy, yeah. A big ass hairy humanoid figure has probably existed.
I almost want to believe in that it's at one point maybe it happened.
It would be crazy for there to not be like legit pictures or footage, like not just like blurry, fucked up photography of that. But I guess I could say the same about a UFO.
And that's literally where I was going to lead into this. UFOs. Everyone knows like now they're real.
Mm-hmm.
They had like all this stuff, all these crazy ass board meetings and everything with the government. You got to watch all the freaking senators and everything ask these guys questions and stuff. Aliens are apparently real.
It'd be pretty wild to think that they aren't.
Like, we're the only existence.
Like,
This is a whole far out man segment, and I love it.
yeah, I'd imagine finding a chemical makeup on a planet is almost impossible to like get living creatures to survive, but almost impossible is not impossible. And when you have a universe that's constantly getting bigger, I'm sure there's like 15 versions of us out there somewhere. Like the same exact thing. Maybe
Right.
chose it a little bit different time, like path through life, you know, that type of stuff.
If an alien showed up right now and could take you away, and to explore the other universes, would you go?
Depends on how long. Like, do I get to come back?
No.
Just
This
gone.
Is it. This is it, bud. You are now Lieutenant Matthew Mays of the SS Enterprise.
I think if there was, it depends on the time in my life. Right now, no.
I'm going. Nah, I don't know.
You got to think of who. It depends on who.
'cause Reed, Reed's chill, and I don't want to dip on Reed.
Yeah, who could you take with you? If I had no obligations, yeah,
If I didn't have
absolutely.
Reed, I'd be out of here.
yeah, I would. Why would you not do that?
Yeah.
Earth is pretty cool, but
Let's go.
I'm gonna go explore the universe. You know
Yeah.
what? We've been thinking about like trying to maybe plan out a vacation for next year, and I think Alaska is tip of the ice, like literally the top of the list on where we want to go to.
Jesus, that'd be sweet.
What would be the one state for you? Like if you had to get out of Michigan?
Just we're staying in the country.
Yeah, or I guess it doesn't have to be in the country. I would say
in the
yeah.
world, Japan.
Okay, but in the country, Japan makes sense.
Ohio.
Shut the fuck
Just
up.
kidding.
Huh.
Ha!
I would love to go to Ohio.
I'd probably just go back to Seattle and hang out with Dylan.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, honestly. Or maybe I goes down and see old Sammy down in Boston, Massachusetts.
So, speaking of Dylan in Seattle, so we were just looking at flights. So a round trip flight to Alaska on the date we were looking at, $500. It had a 24-hour layover in Seattle, and it's just hilarious to me that the flight to Seattle to Alaska then back home is cheaper than the flight just to Alaska and back that I tried to get when Dylan had his wedding out there.
Yeah,
Like
man.
just somehow going to Alaska, extending that flight by like 6 hours makes it cheaper in some scenario.
Time is money. Yeah.
But yeah, do you want to do this, Bebry?
Let's do it.
Time is money. I don't know if that makes sense in this scenario, but we'll just leave it at that. Mark, I was thinking about a memory, and this one popped into my head. Live over the TV, over the radio, what do you think are some of your most memorable sporting event memories
Like that you've gone to?
that you've gone to, that you've heard on the radio, that you've seen on the TV? It has to be like live. You just didn't have to be there necessarily.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to attend.
You don't have to attend, but you saw it live.
Oh.
You were there for it. You were there, bro.
Ooh, that changes what I was going to think. I thought you had to be in attendance.
Mm-mm.
Oh. Ooh. Yee. Ah.
I'm gonna give you a minute. I'm gonna go first one off the dome. Easy selection was the what is it? Super Bowl from 2016, 2017.
Is that the Falcons?
The Falcons,
The
Patriot-
The Falcon disaster.
the Falcon falling.
Yeah.
The 28-3 comeback victory for none other than TB12.
GOAT.
The GOAT, the man, I saw it at your house. Was going through a breakup at the time too, and
Shout out to him.
yeah, TB12
What a,
pulled me out from it.
oh, you were going through a breakup?
I was going, yeah, I
I
was.
thought TB12 was going through.
He may have been too.
I know he was going through a divorce.
That was a little after though.
Oh, okay.
That was when he was on Tampa Bay. Tom Brady on TB on TB.
TB12.
TB. I think somebody gave him his number from that team too,
Yeah.
so they gave it up for him. TB12.
TB12.
But yeah,
that's
that's a good one for me. That fucking Julian Edelman catch, the helmet catch that you're like, no way you caught that, because you were all on the Falcons. You were rooting for the Falcons to beat Brady, and I'm like, nah, he fucking caught that. And you could just see you could see the writing on the wall. You knew it was happening. It's like, oh, he's coming back. There's no way to stop him.
Even I was just
And you started to turn on your Falcons. You're like, oh, come on, Brady.
Dirty Birds, let's go. And then I was like, no, this is too good of a comeback. Stewie says Steve Eiserman scoring a double overtime Game 7 goal to win the series against St. Louis. We'll never forget that moment.
Yeah,
that is
that's
awesome.
That is a really good one.
That's a good one for sure. Man, I mean, a lot come to my mind. I'm going to probably throw a couple out there. My favorite football one, man, it's got to be when Stafford came back in the game with that Browns game where he came back and won. I was driving up to Traverse City from Bay City. I was on I-75, just in my car alone, listening to freaking Z93 while they were doing it. And man, I almost crashed my car because I was fucking screaming so much.
You got to hear Dan Miller call that.
Yeah,
too.
dude,
That's
Dan
fucking
Miller's
insane.
Dan Miller rules. Yeah, dude, that was great. Wrestling wise, probably there's been so many times I've marked out. But one of the best to see it live was probably WrestleMania 14 when Stone Cold beat Shawn Michaels, because it was my first live WrestleMania that I ordered. And my dad I always tried so hard to get my dad into wrestling. Like he tries to get me into hunting. I always try to get him into wrestling, and it kind of worked. And Stone Cold got him into it. And that was Stone Cold's first world title win. And I just remember him doing like the fist pumps after fucking Austin won. He was just like, yeah. And I was like, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got your dad into it? Nice. That's awesome.
Hell yes. But yeah, so that was pretty intense, for sure. Being at one though, I mean, I did go to WrestleMania 22 in Chicago, and that was pretty cool. But that probably doesn't take like the best live wrestling experience. That one's got to be this crazy Ring of Honor show we saw in Detroit. It was like some Motor City something. It was way long ago, like 2007, I want to say, or 2006. And it was just absolute fucking bonkers, man. It was in this little civic center, and these are all like all the wrestlers that were there. They're like all big time world champions now. It was like Samoa Joe fighting, and like, dude, they just were like, fuck it. They left the freaking arena. They were fighting outside in the parking lot, and the whole entire audience got up and walked outside and was in the parking lot just watching these guys. Just took the show out in the freaking parking lot, and the dude jumped off a goddamn semi truck while we were all there. It felt like we were at a fucking backyard show, but it was absolutely insane. Yeah, so that for sure is my favorite live wrestling experience. Nothing will ever top that, I don't think. But yeah, man. So yeah, for sure. I had to throw a sports pro wrestling.
You gotta have a wrestling one.
Yeah.
Thanks, Stewie, for the hockey one. That's a really good one. Watching any like overtime games for hockey are awesome. There was the one year we were playing we were doing the Stanley Cup brackets or whatever, and one of my games or one of your games made it like a double or almost triple overtime. It was like, oh my god. Kept like texting each other like, oh, it was so close.
This game is never gonna end.
I love the overtime in hockey. That's the best overtime in any sport ever.
Man, I fell asleep one time. It was overtime in the playoffs, so they don't go to shootouts. They just keep going overtimes. And I remember it was in high school. I fell asleep, and I woke up at like 4 a.m., and it was like OT 5 or something. Those guys were still going. Insanity.
So they played a whole other game and then some.
Yeah, it was insane.
That's ridiculous. Oh, man. Well,
I'm pumped for fantasy football. By the way, sorry we were gone last week. We did our draft here at the Arsenal studio. Shout out to everybody that came. Everyone was here except Brenton. So yeah, it was cool. We had like almost 10 people in the house, and yeah,
that was so much fun.
Yeah, big money on the line, everybody. $200.
Winner takes all.
Yep.
There is no second place prizes.
Nope.
Fuck that.
Winner takes all. So
that should be a good
football.
time. We start Thursday night, kickoff, Lions and Chiefs. We'll see what happens. We'll see how the season starts out. As long as we don't get smoked 28 or 35-7, I'll be happy. If we beat the Chiefs somehow, that would be fucking wild.
Biggest takeaway of the draft party, I drafted Aaron Rodgers. I
Yeah, you
hate
did.
Aaron Rodgers.
Can't
If
believe
anyone doesn't know, I hate him. But I got him on my team so that way he can just rot in the basement.
Oh yeah.
He'll never even be a part of the fantasy football league.
You want it? He will just always be on the bench.
I will waste a roster space so that guy will never even be heard of in our league.
Watch him just like week after week. Just
Tear
he's in
it
your
up.
he's in your point in your bench was like 40 points, 55 points, 60 points. Who's your other QB?
The dude for the Ravens. Why can't I think of his name?
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson's like 5, 10, 12 and you're like, "Nope, not switching. Not doing it."
Okay, I'm not going to be that dumb. I'd play Rodgers.
There's too much money on the line.
Yeah.
But yeah, fantasy
All
football
right.
is going to be a good time. I think that's going to wrap the show up, guys. We appreciate you being here, coming out, having fun, chatting with us, and we will see you next time on the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast.